Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
That was special.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here. He's got a chance. Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That should find the cut stuff. Going for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Putting for an eagle. Lining up the birdie putt here. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He sits in first position. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
And here we are with the third shot. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's sitting there just in third place.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Well, that's a handy shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Second shot here on the 6th. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. 7 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in 2nd place. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
It's on a great line. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Well, the leader put their foot down early today and has moved to a whopping double digits lead. And it's only the first round. The front 9 at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Putting for par.
These are on rails, looking good.
Nicely holed. And for par. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Yeah, fantastic round today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Lots of great players chasing this player. Let's see if they can keep up the good work.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Henny, how bad is this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 5th place.
Here's HV3. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Here's Harold Varner III.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 12th. That's some good golf right there. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Not a bad line, this. A bit long on that one. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 6 under for the round. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. It was on a good line. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That gets the job done. Still in the lead now after that hole. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This one from about 160 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Big chance here. Ooh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is second. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, steady now. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently in first position. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second. Nicely done.
This shot here from about 240 yards. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, Island Green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what a super shot.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
13 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
It's got a chance. Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently at 7 under for the day. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And he's safely on the green. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Just didn't drop. And just a short putt to close out the day. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
Yes, Luke, it's a very strange position to be in because you feel like it's yours to lose, but it's also yours to win. I mean, which way are you looking at it? Hopefully, they're thinking it's mine to win, and I'm going to grab it tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. And let's see what he can do here today. Great shot. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
"19 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Here we are at the second tee.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par fives on this layout.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? It can often be unpredictable how it comes out of the pine straw. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left.
Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, good mid-range putt this one. Right on 17 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking really good, this one. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Currently 8 under overall. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 7. This should play.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Hey, nice looking line. Well done. Take the birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
This one should find the rough. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
That was a gallant attempt. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. This one's looking good. And in it goes for the par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Wonderfully played. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. This putt to get to 10 under par. Oh, that's frustrating. No, that's too bad. Putting for a par here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And now that finds him in first place. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Yeah, this is setting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles.
Now, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty. 7 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Time to face a par 4 now.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
That could play. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
So far, so good.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Should find the green here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Putting for a par now. Okay, let's head to the next. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Sitting at 9 under, currently leading. Looks like this one's going to the beach. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that's a great approach shot. 11 feet left to the hole. Was on a good line. A par putt awaits. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's nicely done. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with the 5-wood. Smart shot. Always back into the fairway as a safe play.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
How close was that to going down? We'll take a tap in any day for par. He's currently sitting in 1st place. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Second shot here on the 12th. Atta boy, good shot. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Wonderful shot. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
This for back-to-back birdies.
It's tracking. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That will work. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. An opportunity to make their par. Currently 11 under par for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final three.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This one's going right at the pin here. Wow, what a shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Putt is underway.
And down it goes. Now 12 under par with just a handful to play.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle. Well, life's good.
Getting ready to play their third. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Looks good off the blade. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Kinda like it. He's feeling it.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Time to play one of the one-shotters.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Lovely effort that. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Great looking shot this. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Ouch, that hurts. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves. And, well, this has got an amazing ring to it. The Players Champion.
It is a title that any player would kill to have, and I have to say this has been a killer afternoon. The amazing golf, the players firing it on all cylinders, going for everything they possibly could. I gotta say, what a finish, what a champion. This will go down in history as one of the best Players Championships ever.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.